Hey guys, what's going on? Flawless Exotic Creations here. Will, Audra.
Hi.
Coming to you guys with a video this week, a little bit different than unboxings, egg cuttings, and gene chasers. This is, I guess it's not really a reflection on the year because the year isn't over yet. Kind of want to give a little bit more insight to some of the people that's either coming into the hobby, thinking about getting into the hobby, want to drop maybe just our experience, a little baseline for you to maybe guide, or maybe you want to do something opposite, different than what we've done.
Basically, it's just giving you like a little troubleshooting from
Right.
whence we were and now we've came.
Right. So you definitely need to figure out whether it's something that you would want to do as a business or whether it's something you want to do as a hobby. You guys hear that from us constantly. And again, excuse me, disclaimer, this is only our opinion. You know, hopefully we will have more opinions over the years, but we want to hopefully put this content out for anyone that's willing to receive it and understand it, and hopefully, you know, take it with a grain of salt. We love what we're doing, and we're going to continue to evolve from here. But in your planning stage, you need to figure out whether you want to be on the hobby side of it or whether you want to be in the industry on the business side of it. There's nothing wrong with making money from your collection on your animals, as long as you take care of the animals. It have to be about your animals.
Yes.
That being said, when you start the business or the hobby, you need to figure out your structure. And this doesn't have to be on the scale of where we are, you know, where you have to have, you know, a couple hundred snakes. It doesn't have to be like that. Or, you know, where you have, you know, 10, 15, 20. When you start structuring everything out, you want to make sure that you don't plan on making a ton of money immediately. Oh, you're gonna bring it in, you're gonna get this animal, that animal. You can get, you know, thousands of dollars in animals. It doesn't ensure that you're gonna actually bring that return back, you know, immediately. But you have to also at least, you know, plan and prepare to try to bring something back if that's your goal. And you can do that through chasing your program, chasing your dream animals, but you have to do it in a smart way. I'm gonna give you two scenarios. So you have scenario one, which is something that I would base more of a hobbyist setup or mindset, is where, let's say you want to create clown pods. And getting into it, especially now, you know, you can get double het clown pods, males and females, relatively inexpensive. And it's going to be a process. You can even get them with some decent size on them and it still be relatively inexpensive. So you get you a male, and you get, let's say, 2 females. And everything is double het. It was the most cost-effective option to go with. And this video is not really about price points. It's about, you know, risk worth versus reward. Because long game of it is, at some point with that combination of genes there in that 1 male and 2 females, you will hit clown pod. But you have to also think about it like this as well. What are you gonna do with your ones that you don't hit? Exactly. Are you fine, you know, housing those babies?
Are you fine feeding those babies?
Feeding those babies. Keeping them forever, or are you going to give them away? Are they going to go to good homes? Because you have to understand that with the market being where it is, it's not really a market issue. It's more where your mindset is, because you're going to produce babies where, let's say for instance, you don't hit a visual. Let's say you hit no visuals and you literally go from 100% double het male, 100% 2 double het females, and you produce a normal. Everybody knows that normal is pos double het, which is lower value than what you started with. which is fine. You may want to prove it out. You may want a female hold on to it. The issue comes is where, let's say you have 6 and 6 from both of your females, and you basically get to a point where you have 12 babies, and let's say you finally hit that dream baby for you, and you hit your clown pot, but now you have 11 double posets. What are you going to do with those? So that's why it has to spin off into the business side, because with those babies, just like with the geckos and everything else, it's going to be harder to move posets. It's going to be a lower price point, and with those specific animals, you may have to give them away.
Well, is the thing, with the geckos is sort of like similar, but talking about the snakes, it's like you don't value a posset at a het range. You value a posset at what it would be if it weren't an actual het. Right. Because you have no clue whether it is or whether it's not.
And that being said, that means it's not worth much more. It's really not worth more than a normal. And a lot of them normals, that's being produced by breeders are being wholesaled out, and it's fine. You can definitely get someone their first snake, their first pet snake. They do have some type of validity in the market, but you still have to feed that snake. You still have to house that snake. You still have to care for them. Yes. So we tend to lean toward, option B is where even if you don't want to have a larger collection, you can still get in at different ranges. Now,
I would say it would be called like a boutique.
Right.
Like
a boutique level, boutique business.
Yeah, very specialized business.
And you still have that same goal at mind of producing your, double visual clown pie. But let's say you go about it slightly different. Let's say now, even in this market, you go in and you get you a clown 100% het pie, and then you go out and you do the same thing on the female on the opposite end. You get 2 females that's two pod females that's 100% het clown. That is a winning scenario. Reason being is it may not necessarily be substantially more because the market has changed. You can get that at reasonable prices right now and grow them out, but the scenario changes tremendously.
You've turned your normals that you would have had that were just possibles into 100% whatever.
And you increase your odds with the simple science of how everything is. You have your visual on your male side of being clown, and you have him being 100% het pie. On the female side, you have 2 females that's clown, that's 100% het pie. So now you're not doing double visual to double visual. Let's say you have the same eyes and you have 6 babies, and 6 babies again after 2 years of growing them out. Again, it's still a hobby. You're still having a lot of fun with it, and now you have 12 babies. You're probably gonna have more than just one clown pie. Yeah. But let's say
odds are in your favor.
Definitely. But let's say you stunk it up and you only got to hit your goal animal. You got 1 clown pod out of both of them females. But at least now you have a mixture going on where you have literally a bunch of, out of the 11 babies left, you got them they're probably going to be clowns. They're probably either going to be pods, and if they're clowns, they're going to be 100% het for pod. And if they're pods, they're going to be 100% het for clown. You still have some value there. And if you do end up popping out any normals, your normals are going to be 100% double het for clown pod. So that's a smarter way to kind of try to get into it, and it brings you more monetary value back on the back end as well.
So that you're it's like you want your snakes to fund themselves.
Absolutely. Over time.
Over time. Yeah. I mean, initially, obviously, that's not how it works. You are investing in something for a purpose.
Right.
There's a difference between wasting your money and investing your money in purchases.
Right.
So if you're investing in this program, eventually, chances are in the first couple of seasons, you're going to at least be able to kind of pay yourself back. and move forward by investing whatever money you get off of that into whatever other realm.
Accurate. And you also don't want to be left holding the bag, well, literally holding the bag, with option A, meaning you have 11 animals where they're all normal posets and no true way to go with them. You literally have to figure out, wholesale them out. There's no monetary value for them, but even bigger than that, you're trying to get them to good homes. And you're sitting there with, $30 or so snakes, $40 snakes, trying to get them to good homes when everyone else is chasing programs like you were originally chasing programs. So you have no incentive. From the buyer's perspective, everyone's trying to look and see what extra genes can they get in there. Somebody else would go for the option B that you would have available, the normal 100% double het babies, versus taking a chance on normal pos double hets. So it's just kind of just giving you guys a inkling of a I guess what would you say, a view of our perspective into getting into different programs, but on a smaller scale. And hopefully you guys make better decisions now based on having some of this information explained to you in one, hopefully small, concise video. That's what we want to be able to bring to the table through our experience. So hopefully you enjoyed this content. Hit the subscribe button. Check out our other videos. Check out our other social media on Instagram, Facebook. Check out our other channel, Flawless Crested Geckos, as well.
We give a lot of business tidbits and tips.
Absolutely.
Over there. And we have Patreon for our Flawless Crested Geckos. But everybody can actually benefit from that Patreon because we do offer a lot of business insights. That's right. Taxes and and different things, and startup business investments and things like that. So that channel, that business got this business started. Yes, it did.
And it's definitely, we're still learning a lot currently, but without our gecko business, I don't know where we would be. Probably Audra would be getting on my nerves right now.
No, he would definitely be getting on my nerves. We would still be like bad boys.
Oh yeah, we would still be policing. Thank goodness we don't have to do that.
It'd still be like, what is it? What are their names in the movie? Martin and Will. Mike and
Mike Lowry.
But
anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's Flawless Exotic Creations, Will, Audra, and we out.